Have you ever been the invisible person in the room? That person that it just seems like no one notices or no one sees? As a female entrepreneur, this has been my experience on many occasions. I'm just kind of overlooked. Despite running a business with my partner and being 50-50 proud owner, sometimes Luis just gets the limelight while I'm barely acknowledged. This has been my experience when we're speaking together at an event and people literally push past me to get to him. Or when we're interviewing a really well-known guest on our podcast, and the guest spends the entire interview only addressing Luis like I'm not even there. Now, this has left me feeling small, unimportant. This is really common. And even though it's common, it's not something that I want to experience anymore in my life. So what I'm really passionate about is that I want to help teams feel like they have a place. Because what we're used to is we see a hero as a single person that gets all the credit. They are the hero of the experience. And most of us have been led to believe that every hero wins alone. We see countless stories like this, like those of Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad and even Spider-Man and Superman and Batman. It's always one solitary hero that prevails in the end. And these stories kind of shape our reality and make us see that if we want to win, we have to do it alone. It's us against the world. As a woman, this story is really hard to swallow. I'm used to people looking right through me and turning to Luis for the answers, and they see him as the hero of our business. There is this saying that behind every great man is a woman. And I used to wait for Luis to invite me forward into the conversation. But if we wait for permission to step into our greatness, we're never going to get it. Because we can't get permission for something that's already ours. We have to step forward not as a way to demand to be seen, but as a way of inviting ourselves forward to stand in our own strength. People are accustomed to thinking as a hero as a single person event, a single man who does all of the work and takes all the credit, but success doesn't happen in isolation. I've been really curious about teams and communities and how the leaders of teams can give their community more of a nod. When people feel like they're acknowledged and that their gifts are being shown and shared, then they actually become more productive and their motivation increases. In our company, I strive to help every member of our team feel like a valuable part of the whole. Our team works remotely and they get to shape their own hours, they manage themselves, and they're all in charge of their own area of expertise. So as a team leader, that means that all that's required of me is to clearly define their roles, and then they're let loose to creatively work within those perimeters. This new way of management, one that is founded on trust in people's ability and appreciation for people's gifts, paints every member of the team as the hero of their own area of expertise. When we step out of the employee and employer mindset, not only do we have more motivation to show up, but we can have more of a sense of purpose for the work that we're doing. The myth of one man doing it all alone doesn't help people to see the truth of how we actually find success. If we want to be the heroes of our own lives, meaning that we want all the success and all the love and all the freedom, then we can't do it alone. It's actually impossible to do it alone. True achievement and accomplishment comes from being able to do things in collaboration. Strength comes from collaboration. I admit it, I've been fueled by the desire to be the lone wolf, the person who fought and prevailed all by myself. I started my first business when I was 19, and I wanted to build an empire. I was working 12 to 15-hour days, and I wanted to be able to say, yes, I am an independent woman, I've done everything on my own. And what happened is that I found that there was only so high that I could climb. Only when I started reaching out and collaborating with others did I actually start finding success. Now, Luis and I run Thriving Launch together, and we have a team that works with us instead of for us. It took letting go of my need to be the hero to actually find the success. In order to be the heroes of our own stories, we need each other. We need our community, our friends, our family, our team, and everyone who helps to bring us up and lift us up and help us to see our own gifts. Even in the new Wonder Woman movie, she's the hero, but so is everyone else on her team that works with her towards the common goal. The only reason I can stand here today is because of a team and a community and a family that supported, encouraged, and even helped me to put together this very talk. To become successful, we can't do it alone. We have to share the responsibilities rather than trying to juggle them all ourselves. And a big piece of this is calling each other to lead with our strengths and celebrating wins with one another. The bigger the dream, the more important the team is. In collaboration, the lone wolf doesn't have a place. They say that behind every great man is a woman. But I say that in true success, no one stands behind us, because in leadership, the leader calls the team to stand beside them.